Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Solos where we are doing Gengar versus Alakazam, and this is the Alakazam run. Pretty much what's been going on is we have been doing the runs of the 4 traded Pokemon in Generation 1, and we're finishing it off with Alakazam. And Alakazam is a pretty big beast because, well, in Generation 1 he was probably, outside of Mewtwo, the best Pokemon out of the 150. And we're gonna see if it still continues. But further, before we begin, we'll throw in the rules. Pretty much the rules is you use no items in battle unless their base speed was crap, and I can only use Alakazam in battle. And how do we know who's faster? Well, we get a faster time and level differential, which we'll go over when it pops up. And so right now we're looking at Alakazam and its stats. Now, its special and speed is fantastic, which is what you need for a run like this. His strength against poison and fighting is also fantastic for a run like this, especially Ghost. And then you see his moves is where it's challenging. His moves are all psychic moves, and then he doesn't get a lot of big time, those moves you want to use like Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. So he's a little behind there. But if you look at what he gets, if you saw some of the moves that he gets, he's going to be once again a fun run to have or to do because of what he has. And then you look at it right now, he's going up against this poor Charmander and it doesn't have a chance. Well, once again, because it's a fully evolved Pokemon, and I highly doubt a fully evolved Pokemon is going to lose to a pre-evolved Pokemon. So yeah, there you have it. But Alakazam, so Gengar was a fun run, and Gengar had pretty much no issues at the beginning of the game, but at the end he kind of started having some issues because, well, if you looked at it, Psychic isn't a stab move. Stab stands for same type of attack bonus, and he couldn't really flourish off of his ghost type moves because in Generation 3 all ghost type moves were attack based, and so it kind of hurt him a little bit. But for Alakazam, if we get any attacking moves, just throw it out the window, and you'll see the mistakes I made in this run when I think I'm going to use something, and I should have threw it out the window. But because Alakazam has fantastic special attack and great speed, he's always going to be going first. And that is a bonus in a solo run. You want to kind of go first. And we're going to see that right away when we get into Brock. You want to definitely be able to go first against anybody you're facing. And Alakazam has that. And you see I came into this battle. I'm not even at full health. Why? Because I know how good Alakazam's special is. And I know how crappy Geodude and Onix's special are. So as you see, Geodude gets mollywopped really quick, and it's going to be the same exact thing for Alakazam. I mean, for Onix, my speed falls, so he gets to go first, but it still doesn't take me out, and we go and we take out Brock. Now, if you looked at what happened, my health bar dropped drastically. Alakazam has no hit points and has no defense. So when he gets hit by an actual attack move, yeah, it hurts. So that's going to be one of the challenges Alakazam is going to face. But without further ado, we have Gary number 2. And he goes for an accuracy drop, which is fantastic. And you see a quick attack took out 12 HP. So yeah, it's not good. And I'm talking about quick attack. Quick attack's 40 base power. So yeah, so if he gets hit a couple times, he's not happy. But the good news is he gets to go first a lot. So you'll see Confusion takes out that Rattata. And then Confusion is going to take out Charmander with a critical hit. So we're good there. And then all we have left is an Abra, which I can really use any move, and I can kind of get rid of it. Of course, Disable and Kinesis is not going to do anything, but the attacking moves that I have, I can take them out quickly, and we're done with Gary. And so Gary's really simple. Now we're going to go over and face Misty. Misty was the first challenge in which I did something foolishly. I jumped into the battle, which I do a lot here. In these runs, I do just try to jump into these battles and not really have like the super game plan. It's like, all right, I'm just going to try this one move and see how it works. As you can see, Alakazam is using Secret Power to go up against Misty, but that was just against Staryu. Now I got to figure out what I can do against this Starmie, and my special is great, so I have some opportunities to really go after. But Starmie has that dang move Recover, and when it uses Recover, well, it recovers health, and look at that, it's back up to full, and I'm in yellow. So now its water pulse is going to start doing things, and then when you see it use water pulse again, water pulse has a 30% chance to cause confusion. And look at that, lo and behold, I'm confused. I still use my Psybeam, so I'm still feeling good. Now Starmie's confused, but it uses water pulse, takes me out. So I was being foolish. I actually have a move called Thief. Thief is a dark move. It's 40 base power, but it's super effective against Psychic. And so what is Starmie? Starmie is part water and part psychic. So this is really going to be super effective, and that's all I had to do here was switch it out. And as you can see, it does that much damage. I go for Thief again, even though I'm confused. I hurt myself in confusion. It's going to go for Recover, curse that Recover. All right, now I'm out of confusion, so this is going to be a 2-hit combo, and we're going. So we got 2 badges. We're looking good. Let's go ahead and jump to Gary number 3 and see how this battle goes. And well, with a lot of the Garys, they're all kind of the same. And what you'll start seeing in these solo runs, a lot of solo runs, if you're watching a lot of them, especially from Generation 1 to Generation 3, you're going to be out leveling probably about 55 to 60% of the game, just because like how you gain levels at the beginning. And yeah, I could go over this battle, but I'm not gonna really. You see, I get paralyzed because of what Synchronize, which sucks. But I'm down to a Charmeleon. It's gonna use Metal Claw, and it's gonna take. Well, Psybeam's gonna take it out. But like I was saying, these runs you out level at the beginning because at the beginning it's not difficult to level up. You know, if you're at level 5 and you face 10 level 3 Pokemon, you're going to level up. If you're at level 55 and you face 10, level 43 Pokemon, you're probably not leveling up. Heck, 10 level 53 Pokemon, you might not be leveling up. So it's a big difference. And so that's why you have these gigantic gaps at the beginning of some of these games. But it's going to go down eventually, and you can see it's going up against Lieutenant Surge, and Lieutenant Surge is not going to be too much of an issue because Pikachu doesn't have great special, Voltorb doesn't have a great special, but Raichu is going to try to go in there and do some damage. It goes for a Super Potion, it paralyzes me, I can't move, it goes for the full heal. Now we have an issue. Raichu can do whatever it wants, and I gotta hope my moves hit. Double team's coming, holy crap, can I hit? I do, awesome. So yeah, so we have now taken out Lieutenant Surge. We have 3 badges. We've taken out 3 Garys. We are 3 for 3 right now, and we are moving on with Alakazam. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it and face off against that dude Giovanni. I'm showing you this real quick because if you're doing a solo run and you can't catch a Pidgey because of what happened to Alakazam, he was just too strong, you can find a Doduo in Route 18, and yes, they can learn Fly. So go do that, Route 18, and they can learn Fly. Somehow, some way they can fly, but they can't actually fly. So it's funny. But anyways, we're going up against Giovanni right now. And yes, this is smooth sailing. Kangaskhan is going to be the biggest issue, only because you can't really one hit knock it out. And if it would have hit that Mega Punch, it would have been game over for Alakazam. But no, we miss, and so we take out Kangaskhan, we take out Rhyhorn. Rock Pokemon are so sad in this game because they have no special, and it's just ridiculous. But anyways, before I go into a die-hard sad moment, we're going to go and face Erica. Erica has 3 Pokemon that are grass and poison. Alakazam has strength against poison Pokemon. I guess I would say poison Pokemon are weak against psychic Pokemon, so all I have to do is go in here and push that psychic button. A for psychic, A again for psychic, and A again one more time for psychic. And just a funny story, funny stat, the only non-grass Pokemon, grass poison Pokemon in the game is Tangela. So Tangela was actually just a grass type, so it wasn't super effective, but the rest of them still were because Tangela's weak. But anyways, I just wanted to bring that up just to be funny. Now we're going up to Gary number 4, and Gary number 4, you can see we're still out leveling, and I haven't done what I did last time for my champion Golem, which was have to level them up because they were in a slower level up range, and the game's really weird about that. But anyways, I won't dive into that. You can see us taking out Gyarados. Gyarados is an easy one-hit KO. Execute's going to be a one-hit KO right now. It's grass and psychic, so if it's a psychic Pokemon, it's not very effective, as you can see, but I have 14 levels on it and it's pre-evolved. So I have the opportunity to do it, and now you're starting to see a move that changes the game for all psychic Pokemon in Generation 3, Calm Mind. Calm Mind raises your special attack and your special defense. That is a game changer, because what happens is, if say you get a move like Shockwave, which has 60 base power, you do Calm Mind a couple times, now you have a Thunderbolt. So yeah, it's really effective, and you saw what Calm Mind did. It just mopped the rest of Gary's Pokemon, even though it was just Kadabra and Charmeleon. But it is a very powerful move, and that's going to be one of our moves we're going to hang on to the very end. So we're going to jump straight to Koga. Koga, honest truth, there's no reason to commentate Koga, because Koga only has poison Pokemon. So yes, Muck survives barely, somehow, some way. But I knew it was going for Hyper Potion, so I'm going for Calm Mind. It was a range, but I was just being safe. So I was taking a precaution, and I used that Calm Mind to boost my attack, and boom, there it is. But yes, he only has poison Pokemon, so they're done, and I don't really have to do anything. This is one of the easier Koga battles that I have. Usually Koga is a little bit challenging because it does use those poison type moves, but today, no. So we're going to Gary number 5, numero 5, and this is where you see the levels start to get closer to each other. And so I'm going for my Calm Mind attack. I'm trying to boost it up as high as I possibly can, and I'm like, yeah, I can take another one, right? Yes, here we go. Calm Mind takes out Pidgeot with Psychic. I said Calm Mind takes out Psychic, but Psychic, Gyarados' ability doesn't matter to me anymore. I use Shockwave, which is now a Thunderbolt right now. Due to the increase in Calm Mind, I'm gonna go for Shockwave again. Nope, Psychic. Sorry, gotcha. Going for Psychic with against Charizard, and I wanted to show you guys this trick. Why does Alakazam learn this move at level 43? Like, what's the point? It does nothing. I'm gonna steal an item. Congratulations. Now, I get it for some things, but not that one. I don't. But anyways, back to the battle. Executes a one-hit KO because Calm Mind is in the game, and Alakazam is going to be a one-hit KO because Calm Mind's in the game. So you can see Calm Mind is doing its job. Calm Mind is a beast, and I'll probably keep saying that till it's not. So we beat Gary. Gary was simple, but yeah, that trick, that's pretty crazy. Level 43, I'm going to learn a move that I can't really use at all. But anyways, before I go in that dive now, we're going to go ahead and face Giovanni, the second Giovanni. And this one's not challenging as well because now he has a Nidorino to start off with. And Nidorino is a poison Pokemon. So what do you think is going to happen? Well, you got to use that Psychic. And we're good. There it is. And so Nidoqueen coming up. All we got to do is use Psychic again. And we're moving on with life. And as you can see here, I fooled myself. It wasn't a one-hit KO, which I'm not too sure how this happens in the game. But that Nidoqueen specifically at level 41 it doesn't give me trouble, but it just doesn't die the first time. So so that's what's happening. But Kangaskhan was 2-hit KO, and Rhyhorn has no special, so it's gone. And that's Giovanni for you. And Alakazam is cruising. Alakazam has had one loss by my stupidity, and that was against Misty. Alakazam has yet to lose after that. This is getting insane. So what's going to happen here? Of course, I'm going to go for Calm Mind. And now it goes for Future Sight. Future Sight's not going to do anything. Future Sight is a move where it's going to attack you in 2 to 3 turns. And so it's really beneficial if you have a party and you're trying to take something out. Yeah, then it can work out. But Future Sight takes out 19 hit points, not 2 shot, nothing. And now Calm Mind is up. And so all I have to do is Psychic my way through this battle. And you're seeing the theme of things is just last long enough to have these Calm Minds kick in and then use Psychic. The problem with this strategy is you're not attacking first. You're boosting yourself. So what does that mean? Alakazam doesn't have he has little hit points and no defense. So eventually, once you get to somebody that can take you out, by punching you in a sense, it becomes difficult and challenging to see how many Calm Minds you can use. And well, I won't go too far into that, but right now we have Blaine, and we're going to Calm Mind ourselves up. Blaine likes to use Fire Blast, so definitely Calm Mind, getting that special defense up is beautiful. He's going to go for Takedown now because Calm Mind's not going to do anything. You see Takedown almost takes me out. That is a Growlithe. So yes, Alakazam has no defense. So you see it, but we take it out the Growlithe, but now he's going for Arcanine. I have my Calm Minds up, so Psychic's going to take out this Arcanine no matter what. And then all we have left is Ponyta and Rapidash, and both of them have less than what Arcanine has, so these are going to be one-hit KOs. And we are looking good. Alakazam, like I said, has not lost since my stupidity with Misty. And will it stay the same? Well, the next gym leader is Giovanni. And Giovanni, of course, what does he have? Well, rock and poison Pokemon. So what's gonna happen? Well, Rhyhorn, you've seen it a whole bunch of times in this battle, no special, dead. And now Dugtrio, we're gonna go ahead and use a Calm Mind against Dugtrio. Dugtrio is the best one to use anything outside of an attack with because it doesn't have great attack. It's gonna go for Earthquake, but it doesn't have great attack, so it won't knock you out. So we have an upgrade to our Psychic right now, and we're gonna hope that our Psychic is a one-hit KO against this Nidoqueen. Yes, it is. So that one Calm Mind made the big difference against the last Nidoqueen to this one. Nidoking has less defense than Nidoqueen, so that's going to be a one-hit KO. And then all we have left is another Rhyhorn at level 50. Who has a level 50 Rhyhorn and try to use it? Nobody. So it's gone. And we are cruising level 48. So we are a little under-leveled now. Surprise, surprise. And we're going to go ahead and face Gary here. Gary number 6. And hopefully things work out for the better here. As you can see, we are one level difference, and so we got to get these Calm Minds in. We have to do Calm Minds, and you're going to finally see what I've been talking about, what I've been bringing up, what might actually happen. I have 19 hit points, and it goes for Quick Attack. I'm dead. That's the second loss for Alakazam. And it was a trend. As you can see, in this battle, I leveled up. I used my rare candies. And the only reason was I think I did this battle about 12 times. And I'd use one Calm Mind, but it wasn't enough to take out the Charizard. And so now what you're seeing here is I'm using a Calm Mind. And since I'm a little bit higher level, it's going to be able to take out some of these Pokemon. But you can see it. All I did was get hit by a Wing Attack and a Quick Attack. By a bird. And I lost. The great Alakazam lost to, a Wing Attack and a Quick Attack by a bird. So this happens, but you see Shockwave is now like equivalent to a Thunderbolt, so it takes out Gyarados, even though Gyarados is a ×4 to electricity. I'm going for Psychic against Charizard, and the reason why I do that is I get stabbed with Psychic, so my move is actually better than what Shockwave would have done. So that's the reason I did that. Psychic takes out the other Alakazam, and voila, we are looking good. And so now we are going up against the final 26. The final 26 are completely different than everybody else, and we all know that. We all know that the final 26, they have Pokemon that annoy you, especially L, insert name here. She's the one that is so annoying because she's first. She has these ice water Pokemon that don't like to die, and they just like to stick around and annoy you. And so we're going to have to go up against that. Surprisingly enough, Alakazam won't have any issues with Bruno and Agatha. You'll see that pretty soon. Lance, all we have to do is really get our Calm Minds in, and we can take Lance out. Gary's going to be a challenge, so we'll see how it goes. But once we get through Victory Road, which I won't put you through that horrible misery, and we go straight into the Elite Four, we'll take a look at Alakazam's stats. Once again, special is awesome. Everything else outside of speed sucks. So we have some challenges, and we have Shadow Ball, Calm Mind, Psychic, and Shockwave as our moves. And like I said, once again, I'm going to make this foolish move. I have Shadow Ball, and I had a plan, but one thing didn't work out, which I'll get to later. Now we're going for our Calm Minds. The good news about Dugong usually goes for Hail and Safeguard, so it's okay to do your Calm Minds against it, because it's not gonna really do anything to you. It has Ice Beam and Surf, which when you get 2 Calm Minds in, it doesn't do a lot of damage to you. And you can see that Psychic took out Dugong. Now we're going up against Lapras. Lapras should be a 1-hit KO, and we're gonna hope for a 1-hit KO, and we don't get a 1-hit KO, and we get Body Slam. Oh, it's paralyzed, so we get Synchronized. It's paralyzed too, right? Well, let's just see how this goes. Oh, I'm paralyzed, I can't move, and this is just the thing. So if you get paralyzed and you still have 3 Pokemon left, good luck. Cloyster is awful, so you're not going to really have any issues against Cloyster. It uses so many random moves. It'll go for Protect when Hail's not even up, so you're fine there. Slowbro is going to be the challenging one because it's, well, it does that, see? It uses Surf. It has Surf Amnesia. That is a killer combo for you, but that paralysis sucks, so we got to find a way to take out that Lapras with 1 hit without having to worry about going through a Body Slam, and we'll see how that goes. We'll see how we do there. Dugong is out, so here we go again. Lapras, we're up. Hail's pelting, but will this Psychic take it out? No. Body Slam. Okay, we didn't get paralyzed, which is good. And it uses Citrus Berry, so it won't go for full restore. Well, it wasn't supposed to go for a full restore, but it did. So it happens. So we just have to take it out with Shockwave. We get out there, and now we just have 3 Pokemon left. Cloyster, like I said, is pretty much gutter trash if you're not something that's not super effective against. And so yeah, look at gone. So we're going on to the next one, Slowbro. Slowbro is going to be a little bit challenging. We're going for Shockwave. Shockwave is going to be a 1-hit KO, so we don't have to worry about Slowbro anymore. So I guess it wasn't challenging at all. Jinx, on the other hand, we're going for Shadow Ball, and it does nothing. We got lucky because Lovely Kiss missed. Now, this is where I realized how stupid I was. I took Shadow Ball because I was hoping that even though I know it's only an attack move, it would do enough damage to the people who it's strong enough against, or I wouldn't have to use Psychic, and that don't work out. So Shadow Ball is pretty much, I spent $80,000 on a useless move. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. I spent $80,000 on a useless move. Why did I do that? Well, I can't get into the details now, but while I'm talking over this sad battle against Bruno, I just thought I'd let you know, like, yeah, Shadow Ball does nothing, and it's sad because it's such a great move. But anyways, we're going up against Agatha. Agatha is going to be the 5-hit combo, which is going to be Psychic and Psychic and level 60. Hey, all right, leveled up. Psychic. Yeah, I definitely should speed these up because you know what, it was easy, but it wouldn't make it fair. Well, technically speaking, I could do it. I just was lazy. Sorry about that, guys. But yep. So Gengar is another Psychic kick, and Haunter is going to be one more Psychic to the chest, and now we're good. And so, man, you know, Elite Four hasn't been that bad. You know, we've actually been doing pretty well here. We were doing well. As you can see, thanks to my man Goku there, well, not my man, but everybody's hero Goku there, we got hyper beamed, and yeah, we weren't surviving that. So now we're going to have a new strategy, and that new strategy is actually going to take us to the promised land, because I now know once I get back up to Lance that Gyarados rarely uses Hyper Beam. So that was probably like a 1 in a, I'd say, 50 chance he uses Hyper Beam. So I highly doubt Gyarados. Like, I've never seen him really use Hyper Beam outside of that time. So this can't happen again. I think we're good here. I'm going to go for my Calm Minds. Yep, he did it again. And yeah, that was my. I now knew that this Gyarados was actually going to use Hyper Beam against this poor Alakazam who has no defense. So yeah, now the game had to change, so I actually had to do something different. I do have to get a Calm Mind in, though. The reason for that is I have to go up against that Dragonite, and that Dragonite's a beast. So we get Bite, which is fine. We're going to go for Shockwave. Shockwave's going to be a ×4 because it's water flying, and it's weak against both of them. So it's taken out. Next up is going to be Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl, we're going to go for Shockwave. Shockwave should be a one-hit KO, and it's not. Oh, my God. Oh, I survived. So I go for a second Calm Mind because I know it's going to go for it must recharge. This is where I kind of kicked myself. I should have went for a third Calm Mind because I knew it was going to go for a full restore. But Shockwave takes it out, and now I'm keeping my fingers crossed Psychic can take out Dragonite. And critical hit. Boom. Okay, we're good. So Dragonair is not going to be able to take out or be able to hold off against a Psychic. So we are actually cruising here. I'm pretty positive that critical hit helped us. So we're going to take it. We're going to be happy. We're going up against Gary. And this is where the real challenge begins. This is where I know that stupid Pidgeot is in front of me with its wing attack on an aerial ace. And it's pretty much, you can just say it's super effective because it is. So here we go. So we're going to go for a Calm Minds, and we're going to hope for some luck. Now the luck I need is what you just saw. I need Pidgeot to use Sand Attack. And yes, Sand Attack is lowering my accuracy, but Shockwave is a move that never misses. So while I'm boosting up my special attack to make this look like a Thunder now, in Shockwave, it won't miss. So this actually will take out his entire team if I can do it. Now I go for another Calm Mind because I know what's going to happen. I knew I was going to go for Dragon Rage. I just needed the extra boost against the Executor, and so that's what I have in mind here. So we got those in. So now we're going to go for a Shockwave again. Shockwave's going to take out Charizard. We're golden. What we need to do is keep our fingers crossed against Rhydon. Rhydon is immune to electricity. So once we get past Alakazam, and Alakazam is taking it. Okay. 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 Well. Okay. So as you can see, I couldn't take out the Alakazam. Yeah, I'm a little confused. But anyways, it gets taken out because we use a Calm Mind again, and now we're good. Now we have to keep our fingers crossed that Rhydon gets hit by this Psychic attack. It misses. As you see, I reset. Why? I get hit by Earthquake and I'm gone. That's why I reset. So yeah, so now we're gonna go for a Calm Minds, and we're gonna hope that combo happens again. And so it's going for the Sand Attacks, and it is a funky combo or run to do because you're basing yourself off of severe luck, and you really have like 1 in like 200 chances to do what you're doing, and you just gotta hope you're that one. And so now we're going for it again, and we got our Calm Minds in. We're going to boost ourselves up with a holy amount of Calm Minds. We did 5 of them. Now Shockwave is going to be a one-hit KO to Pidgeot, and then we're going to go ahead and face up against the next one. Gyarados is going to be a 0-hit KO. Don't even know why he even lets me use Shockwave. It's going to die with whatever I did to it. So it's gone, and now Charizard's going to be a one-hit KO with Shockwave again, which now Shockwave is equivalent to a Thunder. So we're pretty much doing Thunder, and it doesn't miss right now. And that's a one-hit KO. And so here we go. We're going to go against that Alakazam, and this time Alakazam against Shockwave is going to be a one-hit KO. And now we got to keep our fingers crossed against Rhydon. Can we hit Psychic? Yes! We're one Pokemon away. The one I've been fearing this whole time, Executor. And look what Shockwave did. Nothing. Well, it took away more than half, so all I have to do is wake up. So all I have to do is wake up. Oh, boom, there we go. And it is over. What a feeling. I Alakazam was a beast. And for Alakazam, not a lot of these Pokemon out here can do what Alakazam does in the first 3 generations, and Alakazam made it happen. I know there's going to be some people in there that are like, well, some people can do that, but no. So let's go ahead and take a look at the time that Alakazam did. Oh my, well, there goes Alakazam. Wow. 3 hours and 20 minutes. Unbelievable. And now we take a look at the times between Gengar and Alakazam. And you see Alakazam mollywopped Gengar. And pretty much Alakazam mollywopped the entire team so far that's done these runs. And that, if you don't know Pokemon, that was going to be the given. Alakazam was going to do a great run. Gengar just doesn't have the capabilities of using Calm Mind, nor the move that, well, pretty much just Calm Mind, because Calm Mind boosted his defense as well as his offense. So, yeah, that worked out well for Alakazam. But, you know what? Thanks for watching. I'm glad you got to be able to sit through that. Hopefully that was entertaining for you. Hey, you know what? Send me a like, send me a dislike. Somebody told me they were sorry for me. Hey, I appreciate it. Just tell me honest feedback. I want it. Subscribe. If you like it, if you like the content, there will be some different things coming out outside of Pokemon solo. Well, they'll primarily be solo runs, but there'll be different types of runs I'll be doing. I won't be just doing head to head. So some other things will be coming out, but I also will be doing things outside of Pokemon in this channel. It's just like Pokemon for me was just so much fun, and these are so much fun to do. So yeah, they're the first few that I'm doing, but I'm getting some things done. So without further ado, I appreciate you all. You have a wonderful evening, day, night, whenever you're watching this. Graveyard. Have a wonderful day. Take care.